problem. Socially, that spiritual concept of reverence of the female energy, the universalism of the Catholic Church, doesn't come from Rome. It is Ethiopian. If we watch the rest of this tape, you will find that that religion comes out of Ethiopia. They imported the idea of the concept from Africa and took it to Europe. But in European culture, it's quite the opposite. It's the reverence of who? Men. Is a patriarchal society. So you got a matriarchal belief system imported into a patriarchal culture. So they fight about it. That's why you'll see the goddess on the wall, but they'll still deal with female what? Female oppression. You understand that? Everybody good? All right. No problem. All right. Now, we're talking about the movie Lucy, right? The children, now, in this, there's another movie like this. I'm going to be stopping this movie at parts, okay? So, y'all don't mind that? Because everything in this movie is symbols. I'm sorry, I'm just a symbol literate person. Everything's a symbol to me. The act of creation and the mouth, the open oval, as to say that God spoke everything into existence. That's how you write the word Ra. It's not just a word, it's instructions. See, this whole inferiority, black people praying to animal. My little girl here, y'all lucky. I want to curse these people out so bad. This idea of us being animal worshipers and star worshipers and stone worshipers is all garbage. It don't exist. That was some stuff they made up to make sure that other people didn't walk in. While all the powerful European people in their households got statues of black people all around them, but black people, for some odd reason, got this program in their head that those African statues are evil. Who's been teaching our people? Yeah, you got a museum full of African artifacts. And it's okay. But when black people want to have African artifacts in their homes, they got to deal with they into that crazy African stuff. God gonna curse you down. Demons gonna come for you. Lord,
the Bible, though.
Yeah, well, it's the whole program. Thank you.
Can I say
Thank you.
About this was 3 or 4 years ago. Someone was selling
Right.
and I took the information name on. But the Northeast, so I go to I didn't go by myself. And I go into this house. European guy who's married to a Spanish woman. Right?
Oh man.
And when I go in there, I kid you not, his living room, his dining room, his kitchen, all out images, all Egyptian stuff. And when I went in there, I just said, "Oh, people, I said, you got all my, I said, you got my people all in here." He was still looking at me like, you know, and
Yeah.
he was trying to sell it all because his wife didn't want him to have it. So he was getting rid of all of it. So I'm able to get my, you know, what I'm saying. I just appreciate what you're saying. They have all our stuff in there.
Yes, they do.
All the boogeyman, they have placed a boogeyman in black people's brains. And that's why we're not activating 100%. If we was activating 100%, they couldn't touch you. Where are you? I'm everywhere. What does the first degree and the 11, what is the first degree of the 1 through 20 teachers? Who is the original man? Is it the Asiatic black man? The owner, the maker, the cream of the planet Earth, father civilization, God of the universe. He says, who are the 5%? The poor righteous teachers who teach that what? That God is not a spook in the sky, but that God is ever present in it. So all what? All places and everywhere and all the time. Now, when they did a little study on ancient heroes and deities, there's a book called Anacalypsis. Pick it up. Anacalypsis by Sir Godfrey Higgins. We read this book. We go on trips in this class. We went on a trip to the Masonic Hall. We actually went in the building we went into the library and we went and picked up the books in the building, right in front of them, and I asked them, and they knew which ones I asked for. And I said, this is the book I want, and this is the information. And the book Anacalypsis, it says, and I quote, and it's in that book, what I never told you about history class. It says, everywhere we go to see any image of God or goddess on the planet, anywhere we have gone as archaeologists, the only artifacts we find of God is that he or she, these heroes, these powerful beings, whether we talk about Krishna, Arjuna, whether we talking about Ra, whether we talk about Shango, no matter where we go on the earth, God, goddess, is always in its oldest form depicted as a black figurine in character. Everywhere we have gone, God is depicted as black. I didn't make this statement. It's a statement made by Sir Godfrey Higgins. You can find it in that book where they never taught you in history class. So if archaeologists know that everywhere they go, they see the image of God, the oldest image of God is black, why do the black man today have the worst image? What's up, dog? What's up, dog? And if I tell you don't call me dog, and I say, yo, I don't answer to that. Hey, dog, what's up, dog? That sound cool, don't it? But if I say peace to the God, then it's like, yo, man, what's wrong with you? Why you on that stuff? So I identify with the highest point of the universe, and I'm crazy. But if I identify with being a four-legged creature, the son of a bitch, excuse me, baby, then I'm cool. My mind and your minds have been worked on. Go get all of the ancient writings and get all of the science manuals. Go get all of the ancient books. The older the book, the better. Get all the old ancient metaphysics books. Get all the science manuals. Start your studies from there. Reinterpret everything. We're in a whole new era now. All the stuff they said was bad, go back and look at it. Reinterpret creation. You have to. If they say go right, we go where? Right. If they say go left, we go right. No inquisition? No inquisition. We're going to go everywhere. Everywhere else, everybody else go, don't go there. If they say, yeah, you know, we're going to go to the party, then you say, I'm going to go to the park. So where everybody is at, unless we're trying to have a celebration, but if you ain't trying to celebrate, go to where no one is. They fighting over there, I'm going over here. All the most powerful people changed their environment. They went into the opposite direction of the masses. They want to make you feel bad about being different. All of the people who are different is the reason why life still exists on earth. If we was to listen to the status quo, we'd die. We would. We'd be dead. If I was to accept this world and be a part of this thing and not be here right now, I'd be the worst criminal in the world. I know it. My environment dictates that I was supposed to be a criminal. My environment dictates that I was supposed to be a prisoner. My environment dictates that I'm not supposed to even be thinking about, as a 35-year-old black man, standing in front of my people and with my people and learning. I'm not supposed to be doing this. What do they tell people like you and me? We're too what?
Black.
Too black, but use the other one. You know the other one. You're too deep.
Yeah, too deep, too militant.
Yeah.
Wow, too deep, too militant.
My mom would say I'm too militant all the time.
But you just went over that.
Yeah, bro. I came home mad about like I was mad about like the world. She's like, why are you so angry? Why are you so militant? Why you always want to rise up against something? I'm like,
you're too deep, right? But see, here's the thing. As time go on, brother, and all of my brothers and sisters, I want you to know this. Gratitude means a lot. For everything that people have told us was wrong with us. In the end, they're going to wish that they had seen you in your most natural form. Okay, let's go along with the stories, because I don't push religion on people. I do talk spirituality, but I don't push religion. Let's stick to all the scripts. I don't care what script you want to bring up. All of them are scripts to a play. Since we weren't there, we will just say it's a play, okay? If Muhammad didn't go to the mountain in a cave, would we be having this conversation about our Islam? And somebody would say, no. If Jesus didn't decide on walking through the hood, walking through deserts, talking about see this kingdom of God within you, would you have this conversation? I'm sticking to the script. Please don't get mad at me. This is your scripts. I didn't make them up. You'll say no, we wouldn't have the conversation. So can you imagine if you stop being the natural, beautiful, intelligent person and African that you are, what would happen to the state of Black America? Oh, it's a different story, isn't it now? We have been taught to deify everything except one thing. That's ourselves. Everything is a deity except Black people. And that's the thing that has to change. Once we go back to seeing ourselves connected to the deity, the creator, then we will come into power. When Arabia wanted to come into power, it created a new what? A new way of life for itself. Based on more ancient knowledge, right? When the Chinese came into power, they connected straight to Buddhism, didn't they? And they connected their heritage to the concept of Buddhism. But Buddhism didn't start in China. Buddhism started in India. From a black person, right? Siddhartha. His name lets you know he's African. Siddhi, Siddhartha. All the cities are Africans.
I just want to say to all of my younger brothers and sisters.
Can they hear you? I don't think they can hear you.
I just want to say to all my younger brothers and sisters, when you think about your parents and they go against you, it's up to you to take the time to find a way to bring them along with you. Because what most of us are operating out of is fear, and that's false evidence appearing real. All this stuff that we talk about, like Jesus on the wall and light and all that stuff is false. And our ancestors, no, our parents didn't know anything else to keep us safe other than to go along with that. Because if you know about Santeria, you know it's like, we'll call it the Latin Americans who said, okay, we can't do this. And those who believed in Voodoo said, okay, we can't do this. What we'll do is, okay, we put your pictures up here, and behind that, we do Santeria. Behind that, we do Voodoo. But if our children don't reach back for us, I mean, my child don't have to reach back for me. I've been out here since I was 17, and I'm 77. So what I'm saying is that if I was a person my age not being out here, you'd have to reach back and get me. And I wouldn't come easily because of fear. But it's up to you, because we had you so you can lead the way, especially the brothers that are out here thinking, oh, well, I'm going to get me together. No, you got to get us all together. You got to get the family together, because you can't go anywhere if you don't take your family. Because one of the most important things is that you respect your ancestors. And your ancestors are here to help you. But you have got to do the work.
You know, I agree. It's just the hardest part with the older people is the Jesus thing. They can't let it go.
Fear.
They can't let Jesus go for some odd reason. Man.
But sometimes it's just all they know and all they've ever heard.
Huh?
And you can say to somebody that Jesus isn't real, and it's going to shake their belief system. But that's when you got to take the time to say, wait, hold on, I can do this with you. Because if somebody's scared, they're going to run. And then they're not going to take the time to do it.
But I agree with you. But then they just replace Jesus with something else. That's the same Jesus thing. You know what I mean? No matter what, black people, a lot of them feel like if I take away white Jesus, I replace it with black Jesus. Now, if I take away black Jesus, I replace it with Farah Muhammad. But he's still the Jesus
figure.
Yeah, the archetype.
Can I put something on the floor? The only thing wrong with any of it is that, does it point back to you? There's nothing wrong with having ancient prophets, heroes, angelic beings, and if you choose to have deities, it's up to you. That's not the issue. Also, from where I'm standing, is why is it that everything that we are so attached to seems to negate our nationality? See, every group of people have heroes. When our people look at the Jesus character, they see a hero. Someone persecuted for telling the truth. Black people's minds can easily get and see that because it's something connected to their ancestry. But the problem is that the face of it is never you. That's the issue. The next problem with these heroes and these stories is that they're always taken out of context. Instead of teaching people to stand up to be the hero, they rather us just sit back and what? Worship old heroes. So now we're stuck on worshiping people from the past all the time. Like, yo, I better not say nothing wrong about any religious character on the planet, Lord knows. But I can talk about my brother and sister like dirt. And the reaction I will get from that is 10 times less than talking about a religion. The question is, does it help you to see you? That's all. You're going to always have heroes. 2,000 years from now, you're going to be somebody Jesus. 2,000 years from now, you're going to be somebody's Mary. However it go down in time, all of us will be seen as something different than what we are now. To the Creator be the glory. I hope that we all are recognized as being people who help shift the minds of our bloodline so that niggerdom can be destroyed. This is the age where we actually say, no more niggerdom. I don't care what we want to be. We can want to be Superman and jump off the building. Are you going to be Superman and wear a red, black, and green cape? I just want to know, because I'll buy it for you. I might jump with you if I know I'm a land. But anyway, you see my point? We can have our own heroes. We can have prophets. But let your prophets and heroes and heroines look like you. The power of an image.
That's a good one right there. That's Superman in red, black, and green on the shirt.
Right off the Barnary sub-stop, Philadelphia, PA. Shot so loud you would think it was a club spot. African Americans, although we all over the web, we the hood librarians. We ship to prisons too. We reach out and deliver to those that's bitten too, but it's more than a bookstore. You want it, we got it. Mixtapes, DVDs, and culture products. Black and Nobel got our hands in a lot of projects. We welcome all to come build. The energy is positive. Every member of the team is awake and conscious. Come through and experience this place of knowledge. They say they'll put it in a book if they wanna hide it from us, but we got them books so you can buy it from us. Something to read while you on a train or riding the bus. Get your read on, food for thought, get your eat on. Black and Nobel, I buy my books at Black and Nobel. Black and Nobel, I buy my books at Black and Nobel. Black and Nobel, I buy my books at Black and Nobel.